Good morning. We're on our way to Battersea Park in the sunshine.
Welcome to another episode of Toby's Stupid Vlog.
You're a bit of a posy pigeon, aren't you? We're at Battersea Park having ice cream. It's ever so nice. We've been all around the park photoing against the lake and the bandstand and the pagoda. It's a beautiful day for it. We're in the old duck pond market in Richmond on our way to Gaucho, where we thought we'd stop by and enjoy the general aromas. Going Richmond, everyone's sitting out, having a drink, watching the river, expecting something to happen. Probably won't. Hey there kids, sorry, I haven't been doing a lot of vlogging recently. I can only apologise. I've been doing boring adult things which nobody wants to see, like having windows fixed and, you know, costings for replacement kitchen sinks and all sorts of fascinating stuff like that. So we're going to get back to normal this afternoon. I'm going to have a bit of lunch. It's beautiful weather. I'm going to go out. We're going to go into queue, and then I might try and pick up, yes, super exciting, my new taps from home base. I know you're excited. I can see it. I certainly am. But all of this pales into insignificance compared with the majesty of tomorrow. Because tomorrow we get to see Rick Simmons. Everyone take a bow. That is as soon as I work out where we're going to have lunch. So that's the plan at the moment. I'm still very behind on vlogs. I'm playing catch up as we go. I need to actually go through the wedding video footage as well, I shot a couple of weekends ago. And I've pretty much gone through the photos from the shoot this last weekend. I need to send them off. Because people are probably wondering, what's going on? You're probably wondering that now as I walk through this shrubbery. I sometimes feel like filming and editing is a bit of a two-way battle. Like the more I film, the less I want to edit. And the more I edit, the less I want to film. So you have to kind of overcome that hurdle to get on with it. Otherwise you end up with a lot of footage sitting there. Or the other way around, you end up with no footage and nothing to do. Well, the Lake District vlog, which is up now, obviously, because, you know, I can never... If you can see this, then that's already up. Everything goes up consecutively. It's very long. It's 25 minutes, which sometimes happens with holiday vlogs. So apologies, but the scenery is very nice. My drone skills, however, are not. And I have no idea what last week's vlog contains because I haven't looked at it yet, which must be weird because you probably have. Is it any good? I don't know. But I can't help but feel I haven't actually filmed a lot recently, and that's not because I haven't done a lot. In fact, I've done quite a lot. This week, in fact, I mean, you missed most of the photo shoot that we did on Saturday, which was great fun in Battersea Park. You only saw an inquisitive pigeon. Apologies for that. It's very hard to film and take photos at the same time. And on Sunday, we spent most of the afternoon in Gaucho for Kristal's mum's 60th. Delayed birthday celebrations / her dad's delayed birthday celebrations. So that was awesome, but again, no filming. So apologies. I'm trying to get back into the routine, which is what this is, which is what you're seeing, and hopefully we'll get back to some semblance of normality when my work pattern gets back to normal. This is better. Much more relaxing. Right, we're taking the very long way to home base, which is via the pagoda. That's where we're going. We're going to see what's happening with the temperate house when we go past in a moment. Well, I figured this is a nicer route to walk than going down the main road. Plus it feels like a very long time since I was in the gardens. Certainly before we went on holiday. The problem I have now is, of course, it's the middle of summer, as it will be for a couple of months, and for the first time in living memory I've got no holiday at all over the summer period. In fact, I've got no holiday outside the country until December, and that's only for a couple of days. But we are going back to the vineyard. We're going back to Three Choirs at the beginning of September, so another staycation, and a very nice one at that. So I might not have shown you this, but this sink has been sitting in the office for quite some time, waiting to be fitted. And now, thanks to Homebase, I also have a tap, plus loads of bits and bobs, in order to connect everything up. So the plan is, what we're going to do is we're going to take these ridiculous circular sinks out and cut a rectangular hole and put a rectangular sink in with a new tap. That's what's going to happen in here. In the bathroom, it's pretty obvious what needs sorting out. That does. So then Dave, the handyman, is going to come around and fit all that. So I'm just about to go off to meet Rick for lunch. Just thought I'd give a quick chat about vlogging. Just because a friend of mine tweeted an article or a front page of a new magazine, a magazine dedicated to vloggers, which is beyond hilarious, because obviously people who like consuming daily digital content would like to buy a fortnightly print magazine. But beside that, it got me to thinking, it's technically like, you know, it's the vlogger revolution, as it were, is into its 7th year, really. I know there's a lot of Johnny come latelys and what have you, and that's all great. I think it depends how you define vlogging. If you define vlogging as people sitting in front of a static camera and talking about whatever enters their head, then that's fine. But I see it more as video diarists, I suppose. And the video diarists have been around for a long time. The guy who holds the world record for the longest consecutive daily vlogs has just passed 2,260 days consecutively. So that gives you a feel for how old this is. And I hope that I'll still be doing it in 2,260 days, which is about 6.5 years. So that's quite scary, isn't it? And I hope that, you know, that these records continue to live on even when YouTube invariably becomes slightly less creator focused, let's say. But yes, so here's to the many, many vloggers that now exist in the world. When I started, I think I could count about 24 in total. So it's nice that it's taken off. I just hope that people stick with it. So this is Brioche on Exeter Street, just south of Covent Garden, which is where we're going for lunch. It's a little pop-up burger joint. Looks very much like good fun. Just waiting for Rick Simmons to come in all the way from Essex. Special delivery. So I had a very excellent lunch with Rick at Brioche, which is on Exeter Street in Covent Garden in London. If you're that way and you fancy some really, really interesting burgers and subs, nothing like fast food, very, very good quality stuff. You should give it a go. I don't know how long it's there. It's technically a pop-up, so it might disappear. But you should definitely pop in. Brioche, it's called, after the bun. Whilst I was waiting there, I was asked for directions by a gentleman. That gentleman was Alex McQueen. Now, some of you will know him because he was in Holby City for a long time. I think Keith Green was the name of the character he played. I know him because he was in the thick of it as Julius Nicholson, or Julius, the Right Honourable Lord Nicholson of Arnage, to give him his full title. He was amazing in that. I couldn't help him, so I felt really bad. So that's the second thick of it cast member I've seen in like a month. Before I saw Alex McQueen, not to be confused with Alexander McQueen, I saw the guy who plays Ben Swain, the MP. Justin Edwards is his name, and he does some reading for the RNIB for their talking books. So that's why I saw him. So I feel like after having rewatched all the thick of it only in the last few months, I feel like I'm now reliving it, which is excellent. Happy Thursday. We have the girls today. So we're still planning what we're going to do. Kristal's making some lunch. It occurs to us we don't actually have a booster seat for Taya, so that's going to have to be bought. So that's what's happening right now. And yes, this is what we did this morning in the garden. You've got to wave it about a bit. Yeah, not quite so hard. You have to wave it gently.
fun.
So this is what we're doing.
We've been here before.
You've been here before? It's just fields stretching into the distance filled with food that you can come and pick.
What is
That is the sprinkler. That powers the sprinkler. Someone's come to pick their own. Cut through to the cherries. Do you have the map to the?
walk beaches?
We saw rotten beetroot.
You want some drink?
Cherries. We're getting there. So that was great fun. That's actually really good, that pick your own. It is enormous. You can pick pretty much anything depending on the season. And we ended up spending about £11.30 on fruit, which isn't bad. We're going to make a crumble and a pie. The cherries, I mean, absolutely, there were so many I can't begin to describe. It was awesome, but they reckon they'll all be gone pretty much by the middle of next week, which is incredible. People are so into the cherries. So yeah, that's great fun. And now we've got to do some more cooking. I was going to say, I'm going to try and relax. That isn't going to happen. Hello from the floor. What this should tell you is that I'm under no illusions about what will happen when I eventually have kids. It is exhausting, even only for one day. But it really is exhausting. I'm lying down because my back's given out because I was a horse earlier, so that's quite tiring. And just running around, hiding soft toys, blowing bubbles in the garden, cooking, all those kind of things all at the same time. This floor is ever so welcome.